Hi again. The three books I'm going to share with you are all Gordon Korman books. He writes fantastic books. His newest one is called Notorious, and I love all his covers too. Notorious. Keenan has lived all over the world, but nowhere quite as strange as Centerlight Island, which is split between the United States and Canada. The only thing weirder than Centerlight itself is his neighbor Zarabeth, aka Zeeby. Zeeby is obsessed with the island's history as a Prohibition-era smuggling route. She's also convinced that her beloved dog Barney was murdered, something Keenan finds pretty hard to believe. Just about everyone on Centerlight is a suspect because everyone hated Barney, a huge dog, part Mastiff, part Rottweiler, notorious for terrorizing the community. Accompanied by a mild-mannered new dog who is practically Barney's opposite, Zeeby enlists Keenan's help to solve the mystery. As Keenan and Zeeby start to unravel the clues, they uncover a shocking conspiracy that dates back to Centerlight's gangster past. The good news is that Keenan may have found the best friend he's ever had. The bad news is that the stakes are sky high, and now someone is after them. So that one is Notorious. Okay, the next Gordon Korman book is called Slacker, and this one says, Gamer On. Cameron Boxer is very happy to spend his life avoiding homework, hanging out with his friends, and gaming for hours in his basement. It's not too hard for him to get away with it until he gets so caught up in one game that he almost lets his house burn down around him. Oops. It's time for some serious damage control, so Cameron and his friends invent a fake school club that will make it seem like they're doing good deeds instead of slacking off. The problem? Some kids think the club is real and Cameron is stuck being president. Soon Cameron is part of a mission to save a beaver named Elvis from certain extinction. Along the way, he makes some new friends and some powerful new enemies. The guy who never cared about anything is now at the center of everything, and it's going to take all his slacker skills to win this round. From best-selling author Swindle and Ungifted comes the funny, fantastic story of an underachiever who ends up achieving more, or much more, than any overachiever could ever imagine. So that one is called Slacker. And the third Gordon Korman book is The Unteachables, and here is the inside cover. The Unteachables are a notorious class of misfits, delinquents, and academic train wrecks, like Aldo with anger management issues, Parker who can't read, Kiana who doesn't even belong in this class or any class, and Elaine, rhymes with pain. The Unteachables have been removed from the student body and isolated in room 117. Their teacher is Mr. Zachary Kermit, the most burned out teacher in all of Greenwich. He was once a rising star, but his career was shattered by a cheating scandal that still haunts him. After years of phoning it in, he is finally one year away from early retirement. But the superintendent has his own plans to torpedo that idea, and it involves assigning Mr. Kermit to the Unteachables. The Unteachables never thought they'd find a teacher who had a worse attitude than they did, and Mr. Kermit never thought he would actually care about teaching again. Over the course of a school year, though, room 117 will experience mayhem, destruction, and maybe even a shot at redemption. So that one is called The Unteachables. If any of them sound good, put it on hold.